For les Anglais, first rule, the plan is that there is no plan. Second rule, we need also to have aperitif avant 7 o'clock. C'est très important. Third rule, have fun, c'est qu'il faut être extrêmement, mais extrêmement attentif à tout moment. Sauf quand c'est sur le Westmalle ou un autre truc que j'expliquerai tantôt. Ici sur l'Escaut, surtout les péniches, ils sont très basses sur l'eau. Parfois, elles sont remplies à top. L'eau rentre parfois même au-dessus du plat-bord, tu vois.
Nice to meet you.
Oui, bonjour monsieur, merci bien.
Ça ne coûtait rien. Voilà. Par rapport à ce qu'on a navigué. Ça, c'était rien pris.
Ja, ik had nog een mailtje, een uitvoering gedaan. Kennen jullie?
The scale and sheer almost arrogance of these Dutch waterways is extraordinary. They just cut these huge canals across the countryside with an immense amount of barge traffic.
can drink Westmalle. You know Westmalle?
Sorry, what?
In the yacht club they have Belgian beer
Belgian beer.
called Westmalle, which is the best beer in the world.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Without any discussion.
No,
Even better than Jennings from Cumberland.
of course. Never,
By
nobody
far.
heard of that one. Even Marco.
Black Sheep from Mazam.
Vieren, yeah.
Vier.
Never been here.
No, never heard of it.
Beautiful old city.
Yes, well.
It's an old important city. Before the dikes were there, this was all sea. And
So
it
it came in from that end.
came in from
Yeah,
the open sea, and it was actually an important harbour.
It's very entertaining.
T'as commandé des moules pour demain? 30 ans, si j'essaie de jeter à l'eau quand elle sera pour une voie, il est, moi je bouffe, tu vois, sur le fronton, et bouffe, et que je déboîte l'épaule.
You only ever seem to get the boat sorted out after a few days sailing. It's interesting when you pack it at home, nothing ever seems to be quite in the right place, and just you have to sail for a bit, and each time you fall into a pattern and begin to work out where you want things. Someone's just come along the quayside and brought me this biscuit. So I'm making another coffee to eat it with.
The wood comes from about the same time that Arnie Jacobsen was making these stools. It's deceptively simple. The legs are splayed at an angle of 4 degrees, and splayed this way at an angle of 14. This one's quite a nice plane. Do you use wooden planes?
We use wooden planes, yes.
This is the front room, because this was originally a Scottish merchant's house. So they would import the wool, and these guys here and here would do the ordering and take samples or whatever they used to do in 1500. And then this part here was the kitchen. The fireplace there would have been the kitchen. The house is owned by a company called Hendrik de Keyser, and that is an organisation like National Trust. The back room is where the master, the chief person would live. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
It's very nice, yeah. Like the colour of your beams as well.
I'll show you upstairs if you like.
Room with a view.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So these are all very nice. Do you know this one?
Do you like cactus? I think they are a bit autistic. They never respond to your...
Bye bye, Vera. On Dutch lakes there are special mooring places provided all over, even with toilets and recycling bins and little jetties. We stop at one of these mooring areas for our lunch. Go to Holland, the Netherlands, because you want to avoid the heat, and it's hot. We might be going to a restaurant this evening. Now we seem to have decided to be with the cows and the horses. We find a quiet spot on the shores of the lake, without any toilets or recycling bins, but provided with lots of nice ponies.
Bon, contrôle de qualité. Qualité. Ah, tu vois? On voit.
Non mais attends, moi j'aimerais bien savoir quelle est la différence, qu'est-ce qui serait
I think we're going to get to a restaurant somehow. Yes, well, a night of much drinking on the beach. It is a marvellous thing. Lots of different people from lots of different countries can come together and sail together, and the mixture of languages and cultures is just remarkable. Decent bread from the open market in Douarnenez. Lasts really well, this good bread, so it's worth getting. No reason not to eat well on a little boat. Flat calm, and we're eating eggs. Well, almost flat calm. We're puppling along at about half a knot in that direction, and the current's going about a knot and a half in that direction, so we're going that way. That's what's actually happening. Yeah, towards the North Sea, in fact. Blighty, though I think the current is going to change before we get to Blighty. One of the pathfinders is called Europe, and Remy was telling me that it's because he believes in the aspirants to create something new, a new form of union of nations out of a warring continent, to create something special for the future. That's what this little raid is all about, where there's this interesting and fertile mixture of cultures. Whoop, a bit hot. On life, Ravi and Avel Dro find a little creek in the marshes which looks like a wonderful place to stop for the night. Just as we decide to anchor there, it gently begins to rain. Left to myself, I probably would go up there, so why don't we go up there? Go on then.
I will come back with my daughter, my big boat. So,
Yeah. I've bought a special aluminium simmering plate for my alcohol stove, which I'm going to use to cook my special chorizo stew. I add onions and garlic to the chorizo. As every cook knows, all dishes are always improved with alcohol. I'd usually have potatoes with this, but the bread needs eating up. And it was a nice night, other than that my mattress has obviously got a puncture. A short while ago there was no water at all, and now it's suddenly started coming in. It's just after 6:30. It's a bit of a faff coming into these marshes and settling somewhere where there wasn't a hump in the bottom of the creek. It would have been a lot easier in the bigger creek with the rest of them, but it's a nice thing to do. I've not done it for a long time. It's a real sense of being away from everything. Would have been nice not to have a mattress that's going down. I don't want to say fortunately this is the last day on board for the moment, but it is, and I shall be travelling back to France and sleeping in the car. Unfortunately, I have another mattress. A grey morning in the marshes and a cup of tea. It's so Maurice Griffiths, isn't it? There's all these withies, and they clearly they've got all sorts of funny things attached to them that clearly mean something to local yachtsmen or fishermen or something, but I don't know what they are. On the way back across the Oosterschelde Estuary, we stopped for lunch just off a little bathing beach. As a keen outdoor nation, the Dutch seem to go swimming even on the coldest and most overcast of days. But we decided that the weather forecast wasn't good enough for us to stay at anchor there to have our lunch, and instead we move into the nearby marina. Est-ce que je peux être à côté de toi, Astrid? That was fun, yes.
Thank you.
Finally, back down the canal between the Oosterschelde and Scheldt Estuaries. William gives us directions how to avoid all the commercial traffic. We pause on a sandbank in the middle of the estuary while we wait for an opportune moment to cross the busy shipping channel. And so finally we return to Groer after a successful raid of Zeeland.